Hello everyone, my name is An Chung Hong. So today I will talk about a really interesting topic. So how you think about the development of the biotechnology in our life? Because right now nowadays people can have the many benefits from the biotechnology, like have the good food, create more medicine, can be against with many virus, many disease. But how about if the biotechnology applied directly to the human gene, especially on the human fetus? It will be something really new, and then people agree about this one. So today I will talk about the one scandal, the big scandal in the biotechnology field. So this scandal, he mentioned about the guy we call the He Jiankui, the child in China. He tried to edit gene on the human fetus to create the baby that against the HIV/AIDS, the big disease in the many years, and then he successful to create the two baby, Lulu and Nana, but he was put in the jails and received a fine about the $430,000 from the government of China because that he do not have a permission and violate about the ethics for performing editing genes on the human body. So first of all, to get everybody understand this one, I will mention about the editing genes in the fetus. So imagine that the baby, you can control any protein that you want on the baby, like create any phenotype, the feature that you want. So that's why the scientists really crazy about this one and try to modify the gene of the fetus to create a good feature, a good phenotype as possible. They want to control everything. That's why they want to again the baby, to again the many disease. But the idea is good, but it violates about the humanity and ethics because that what happened if the baby die? The science cannot control this one because any technology applied to the human, we have like two way, and that is really dangerous. That's why that the people in the world, the medical leader, and the government in many countries try to again avoid and deny the working for the human gene, especially on the baby and the fetus. But this scandal is a big deal because that this guy successfully to create the two baby, and he but he do not have any permission and the agreement from the government. This is the big deal that get him to the jail and have a fight. So basically, he just used the technology we call the CRISPR to editing the gene. This is really new, and then he tried to create some protein from the new gene to again the HIV/AIDS to the baby, and I think that his idea is really good, but he can do the other method to avoid the violence of the ethics and humanity because it's really complicated. So first of all, oh wait, this is the portrait of this guy, Yi Jiankui, and it is some summary case about his case I talked about before, and it is the other method that I mentioned. The first one, you can do the experiment on the mice, the very familiar organism that every scientist can do the as much as possible experiment like vaccine, medicine, or modify the gene. Because if you successful in the mice, the rate you successful in the human is higher, and it will avoid the some danger that happen in the human. The second thing, you can try to create the drug medicine. This one can apply for all age, and this one is the best method that I think because HIV/AIDS can be treated and can be against if we have a drug, and if this guy focus for the drug, he will be successfully, and then everybody will recognize his works and he will have a big achievement. I think that's one. So I think that the relationship between the scientist and the ethics is really complicated, but you guys have to avoid the many and possible experiment on the human, because if the human die, you guys will violate the ethics, and which will be very horrible if you guys can control something from the human. Thank you for listening.